just visual, in my audio. Okay.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening, everyone. So this event is now officially called to order, and before we do it, I would like us all to be upstanding, and we will sing the national anthem. Eternal Father, bless our land. Guide us with thy mighty hand. Keep us free from evil powers. Be our life through countless hours. To our leaders, great defender, grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth be ours forever. Jamaica we love. Jamaica, Jamaica, Jamaica land we love. Teach us true respect for all. Stir response to duty's call. Strengthen us the weak to cherish. Give us vision lest we perish. Knowledge send us heavenly. Knowledge send us heavenly Father. Grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth be ours forever. Jamaica land we love. Jamaica, Jamaica, Jamaica land we love. Thank you all. Welcome everyone. Yes, we may see. Receive you. Welcome everyone. Yes, we may see. Receive you. Welcome everyone to this event. Mr. Sherriah, Oswald, it is your evening. You never know that. You never knew that. It is your evening. It is your evening. We're here because of you. And so I'd like to, on behalf of you, welcome everybody to this evening. Surprise! So, Ozzy,
Yes, sir.
let's take a look at the screen.
Oh, my word.
So in case you think we just make it up, it is your evening. But you'll hear more soon. I'm going to ask Dudley to come forward and invite the presence of the Almighty.
Let us be reverent in the sight of God. Let us pray. Kind and loving Heavenly Father, we give you thanks for bringing us together in this fashion to celebrate with us. We know it came at a surprise to him, but we put in a lot of time from that Sunday when we were in Portland. This function is planned to show us how appreciative we are for all that he has been doing, all he has done, and all that he will do. Lord, I pray that you guide the master of ceremonies, that he guides this function to your honor and your glory. I pray, Lord, that we all have a good time. We will all enjoy the camaraderie with Ozzy and you make new friends. Lord, I pray for your blessing on this function, as I say thanks in your son's name.
Thank you very much, Dudley. Now, everyone, this is going to go quickly. I'm not going to waste a lot of time. I'm not here to do much speaking. And in fact, I'm going to ask Dudley mentioned a little bit of it a while ago, but I'm going to ask Mr. Thomas Wynn to come forward just to give an overview so that Mr. Sherriah can understand the significance of the event. Just so Mr. Thomas, can you come forward and give an overview of the event?
Good night, ladies, gentlemen, ladies. Yeah. Well, tonight is a special night, and we are here only because of greatness. Yes? And I believe we should give roses while persons alive, fit and well to receive it. Tonight is my birthday. Happy birthday, no one? But I choose my birthday to show it's a special. Remember, in a birthday, I got to get gift and gone out and all these type of things. But I choose my birthday to be here so we could all come together. I must say thanks to all the persons that turned out tonight, the Kiwanis members. When I asked them, they never hesitated to not tell him. And they do it so good. You didn't know?
No.
All right.
I won't go in the side.
You sure you never know?
I'm sure. Positive.
All right. So it's all about greatness. It's about one person. Forget about my birthday. That was the other year. Next year we'll do that. So it's about one person. Sir Oswald, Augusta, Sherriah. And I want this to let persons know, if you know somebody that is great, don't forget to them a rose. Don't forget to take a time out and give them a rose. So persons can learn from this. To honor greatness. I could talk from now till next year. This man employed me 21 years ago without any qualification at the time, and he trained me. And no matter what?
No matter what? No, Mr. Thomas, daily.
Daily. Alright. So, we're not going to get stay too long, because as I said, Germany.
Thank you very much, Mr. Thomas. Well, like I said, now, not because I wear a suit, I'm not here to look good. I'm just naturally look good. Every day I wear a suit. But, so it's not my evening, and I'm not going to do much talking. I'm hoping, Shalom, is he here? You're here? You have your own mic or you want this one? Okay, alright. So, we are going to be entertained by somebody who's better than me, not because I sang the national anthem.
Check this one. All right. Good night, everyone. Such a pleasure to be here tonight to celebrate. Everybody call you Ozzy. I call you Brother Oswald. Congratulations, sir. Yes. So, I'm here to bring the entertainment. And I want to say, Mr. Oswald, it's such a pleasure. And when I heard about coming to really sing on this vision, you know, to show appreciation to you as a stalwart in this field. Come on, put your hands together for him. Here we go. And in everything you have to give God thanks first, right? Right? Oh, yeah. I never know just why Christ came to love me so. And he looked beyond all of my faults and saw my need. Let me sing this part, and I shall forever live my eyes to Calvary until the view of the cross where my Jesus died for me. And our marvelous the grace that bought my falling soul. He looked beyond and saw my needs. Oh, amazing grace should always be my song of praise, because it was His grace that bought my liberty. And I never know just why Christ came to love me so. And He looked beyond all of my faults and saw my need. Do you want to have me sing this part one more time? And I shall forever live my eyes to Calvary and to view the cross where my Jesus died for me. And our marvelous the grace that bought us what soul. He looked beyond all your faults and saw your need. May you be strengthened. Long life. Long life. And God bless you. Next track. Here we go. Honey, summer is beautiful. It's enough to satisfy emotions that I share between us. And a winter school tea, girl, I need so much more. It just can't tell to find my ones who ever looked at indoors. Oh, yeah. Every time I close my eyes, I think of you. And no matter what the season is, I still love you. And I wanna be with you wherever you are. I only think of you on two occasions. Wednesday and night. Oh, and I would go bold if I could be with you. 'Cause loving you just make it right. It's love special at this time of the year, when all the leaves are gone, the stands up disappear. And I never underestimate the new love of spring, but I'm glad to see my heart love and sing. Every time I close my eyes, I think of you. And no matter the season is, I still love you. With all my heart, and I wanna be with you wherever you are. Holy Patron. Yeah, so just tell me when you want to come back again, because I'm Holy Patron. This one is brand new, and this one is only on vinyl in Europe. Yeah. It's called Funny Yourself. See that thing? Listen. Yourself. Say nobody not gonna love you more than how you love yourself. No. Value yourself. Say only God alone can love you more than how you love yourself. Value yourself. Say nobody not gonna love you more than how you love yourself. So value yourself. Only God alone can love you more than how you love yourself. A lot of people now will appreciate you, but appreciate the people that show appreciation. It doesn't matter what you do, you are gonna find some people who don't love what you do. Keep on doing what you do. God never make you to be like no other but you. People will try what you do, but they could never, ever, ever, ever do it like you as they do. Value yourself. Say nobody now gonna love you more than how you love yourself. So value yourself. Only God alone can love you more than how you love yourself. Yeah. Value yourself. Say nobody now gonna love you more than how you love yourself. So value yourself. Only God alone can love you more than how you love yourself. They want to treat you like a stuff on a shelf, but your heart forgets. Don't break yourself. Lying lips is abomination. Hey, you man, no matter what I say, keep on doing the good you do. You are gonna find some people who just know what you do. So value yourself. Say nobody not gonna love you more than how you love yourself. No. Value yourself, cause only God alone can love you more than how you love yourself. Yeah. Value yourself. Say nobody not gonna love you more than how you love yourself. No. Value yourself. Only God alone can love you more than how you love yourself. What did you? What did you? What did you? You got to value yourself. Yeah, man, take care of yourself, take care of your community, take care of your country. Value everything and everyone that God put in your life. But most important, value yourself. Yeah, man. Here we go. You know this one, you make it number one for 14 weeks on the chart. Here we go. Bet you didn't know that I'd live without you. Yeah. You make it what it is today. 29-year-old. Yeah, man, 29 years and still brand new, you know? Here we go. Bet you didn't know that I'd live without you. Oh, bet you didn't believe that I'd make it through. Oh, when you thought this love would last forever, then baby, I've got news. You know this part, right? Sing with me. Oh baby, I've got news for you. Oh, I've got news for you. What is it? Pull up that. It's a pull up that. Pull up that. Joking, you got yourself every time. God shows. Bet you didn't know that I'd live without you. That you didn't believe that I'd make it through. When if you thought this love would last forever, then baby, I've got news for you. Baby, I've got news for you. I've got news for you. We've been through the fire, through the rain, but I live to love again, again. Oh, don't you think I'd never love again? Oh, don't you think I'd never face again? Well, if you thought that I would always love you, then baby, I've got news. Let me sing this part one more time. Oh, baby, I've got news for you. Oh, I've got news for you. I've gotten over you, boo. I'm not in love with you, boo. I've been through the fire, through the rain, but I live to love again, again. Oh, it took some time to heal my broken heart. And when you left me, I was torn apart. Been through the fire, through the rain, but I live to love again, again. It was a pleasure to be here to entertain you. Yeah, man, and we got a lot more. God bless. Love you, sir. God bless you, sir.
Well done, well done. That was very good. Now I'm going to ask everybody to, if you can find a way to get to view the television, because we have a video presentation.
Mr. Sherriah served in the Kingston and St. Andrew bailiff office as a bailiff for 42 years. No leave, no vacation. It was all about work for him. Mr. Sherriah came, he saw, and he conquered. His time in bailiff office is a win-win for him and those who knew him. He was a man of inspiration, a man of big dreams. He was definitely a visionary, one in sight. From the day he put foot in office, he knew what he wanted. Based on what the system was before his time and what he saw at his entrance, he knew he had a lot of work to do. Before Mr. Sherriah came in office, the assistant lady and was to sit outside, and the only time they go inside the office was when they stepped in to collect their process. There was no place for them to sit down and linger. They had to collect and exit. Back then, there was no secretary, no administrative staff. But it was not long before Mr. Sherriah changed habits. We created a beautiful office with desks and chairs, air conditioning, so his assistant lady would no longer to sit outside. They would have chairs and their desks and enjoy the cool breeze of the air conditioning. He also created administrative staff that remain in office and do most of the paperwork, and the assistant would mostly concentrate on the streets. He was always looking to improve the system. It was him who wrote the two manuals that is used right across the country. Before him, there was no manual. The bailiffs had nothing to guide them. When he came to office, it was about 4 books.
that was used in the bailiff office. Mr. Sherriah changed 4 books in the bailiff's office. The added book is used for accountability. He travels to many countries, studying bailiffs and the system, taking notes to improve our system in Jamaica. But while on his journey, he ended up have to put a system in place for other bailiffs in other countries, including writing manuals and training them. Mr. Sherriah gave his staff first-class treatment. He would keep the yearly trips and social events, and if his staff, loved one dies, he would contribute in burying them. Sometimes he would stand fully cannot manage. His 42 years of service, his name remained clean, free from corruption. He's honest, trustworthy, loving, giving, and most of all, manageable. It is him who put bailiff into transition. That to date, bailiff and the system could match up to any other profession. Bailiff was once attracted to a retired person, retired police, soldiers, etc. It was more like a part-time job, but today, more younger folks are in it, and it seems more like a full-time job. Sir Sherriah brought so much to the table. I strongly believe the things he had brought to the table, we can safely call him our hero. When it comes to registration, look up to Barachi as the man. When it comes to running, you see him board. Reggae, Bob Marley, dancehall, King Yellowman. When it comes to bailiff, one Sherriah.
This reason, bailiff for the parish of Hanover. And I consider it a signal honor to be able to be a part of this commendation to Mr. Sherriah, who was instrumental in my development as an assistant bailiff, and to the point wherein I was appointed bailiff for the parish of Hanover. Mr. Sherriah was always there. He was that go-to person you could always lean on when you are not sure about something in the bailiff work. You would call him at any time and he would spend the time to explain things to you. He even went as far as developing a bailiff's manual so we could have that hard copy with us to refer to whenever we are in doubt. And for that, I am eternally grateful, because it has guided me through the years as the bailiff. I have done work with him, and he's a no-nonsense person. Some people might say he's hasty, which, I mean, when you speak about people will always say that about you. But he knew the job, and he knew how to get it done, and he trained us in such a way that we could do the same, to stand firm with integrity and do the work that is expected of us. Thank you so much, Mr. Sherriah, and I wish you all the best. We miss you in action, but we know that, like everything, every good thing has to come to an end. But we wish you all the best, and we hope that you will continue to guide us even in the background and keep us on our toes. And whenever we need you, I'm sure we will not hesitate to continue to call on you for your support, and we wish you all the best.
Yeah, I remember from 2013 when we started work as Silver Port, man. I tell you, Mr. Sherriah, man, he was the best in everything, man. There's nothing in this world where this man will love to done to you. You see, any little thing in a function party, any little thing is there. And if you come on and you have a little problem and you tell you, it's just good to each and every one, man. He was a good man and we can't forget him. I will always love him and remember him. He deserved his lifetime award.
Anything corrupt, he get.
anything at all for it is not him. Mr. Sherriah is the first person that me ride on a plane. Hear my fear. Keep the body put in pocket. Carry out people. That's just what they call it. Traffic on. When my house, when you get my house apartment, and you have a cent, and it comes to Mr. Sherriah, and Mr. Sherriah is the new way to do work. You just start work with Mr. Sherriah. Me go man, me buy goats. Pig. I'm not about 2 goats. Pig. I think my father's funeral is the only funeral. One man can go there and get a jelly coconut. One load of jelly coconut. And Mr. Sherriah alone will be have them working. I have them on that thing there in the bar. Tell you that. You can't talk to Mr. Sherriah. You can't go on stage or in front of anybody but talk about Mr. Sherriah because I never talk about him about it.
I'm Sherriah. Alright, as I tell you that this evening is about you. And as I said before, I'm not here to do much talking. There's somebody else who's here who is the keynote speaker. And he knows you much better than I do. And he knows more about what you have done for the organization. And I would like to invite Mr. Roy Dunn Hall, JP, to come and address us.
That's why they're putting on new tires. Took some effort. Anyone work with Joey understand how Joey operates. Very unusual. This guy is planning an event on his birthday. Last year it was the same in another community. Another gentleman called Starry, who for many years that is his occupation. Starry pushed his bicycle to it, got him up a bicycle that was moved by itself. Effortless. I saw Oswald step into the police. Somebody tell Oswald he was coming to Berkeley party. Special. His friends didn't let down Julie. That is your birthday gift. We stepped in, shake hands with some friends for many years, happy until someone. So I saw this giant step into the room, and you heard the persons in the videos sharing their experience with you, sir. It seems you were never defined. You were always reliant. You could rely on you. One word I keep hearing people saying when they're talking about you, they're actually talking about you in the past tense. But you're here in the present tense. I tell you that you have inspired almost a generation of David. And I understand not just in Jamaica but elsewhere. So you thought you were coming here to sit and decide and have fun with everybody else, and now you're in the grandstand. Big seat. So Mr. Thomas actually love to you. A special gift to a local hero. So I suppose next year he's going to recommend you to get a OD or something to give us. So it's a love gift, a genuine shift from me to we. So this is not a meeting, it's actually a we thing. So we all love this. So I just want to, I've been observing you a little bit and I recognize that you might be overwhelmed by the surprise. Let me tell you this, and I think the MC also shared this with me, that, and I'll give you an example. When my mother came 50 years old, she called up all the students who she had ever taught. And she had them celebrating her. So they said to her everything that they would say to her at the funeral, if she would come to an early movement. When she was 60, she did the same thing. When she was 70, she did the same thing. Even 80. But we are here to tell you in the present that you're awesome, awesome leader. So Oswald, this is your award. One of the things I said to Joey, you should begin not just to write a manual, but to write a book. A book on leadership, a book on how you inspire greatness in other human beings. The principles that I heard persons share about you as a human being caused me to introspect, look into myself about standardizing things that there are no standard. So if I should leave the country with the knowledge that I have without writing it down for somebody to read and understand and apply themselves, I would have honoring you tonight is all we want to say in terms of the pose that you see here is our rules. We have to go out of our way to honor you tonight, not Julie. So the Toyota Motor Company, their number one car is what? You that toils and toils and toils, and then you see the trees come up with the fruits, bearing the fruits where other persons can enjoy and even sell some, eat some, and plant some so that they can continue to grow. So one of the things that, as far as I'm concerned, that has impressed me most is how you think about people's working environments where you recognize that you can't work in a hot space, you need air conditioning. Because for you to learn, you need to be in an environment where you're comfortable. You went out of your way to ensure that the entire staff is comfortable at the workplace. Your integrity is unsurpassed. You are a leader of leaders. Now I'm sharing this with everyone, and Oswald in particular, that you have given so much to other persons, you have lost nothing at all. And I'm encouraging everybody to have that stance. You give all that you know, and you lose nothing at all. Just other Jamaicans will stand up and stand out. So I can't sing like the great Shalom, but I must say to you, Shalom. You are an honorable person that has brought all of these friends together. And sir, we want to say to you, not happy birthday, but have a happy celebration, and much more is to come in terms of the presentation to you. So don't get teary-eyed on us. Stand up, hold it. Just remember, just conceptualize it like this. This is Judy's birthday, but you're a award servant. So we honor you, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Huff. Alright, so this section of the program now is an open section. You know, there are many persons here, as we couldn't put them down on the program. I ask everybody to speak. We'd like to say something. and not be too long. If you can come forward now and say something, Mr. Sherriah. It's open. Everybody wants to wait until the last. Everybody can have the last one.
Thank you very much, Chairman. I think I'm going to enjoy this. Let me first commend the organizers for this event. I mean, it's an absolutely beautiful event. And let us clap ourselves, please. I want to also say a special thank you to the guest speaker. Really very strong words. One of the things I, would want you to do, Ozzy, whereas you have written manuals in the past, we heard your assistant and I'm speaking about the one from Hanover.
Okay.
And, manuals and, it would be nice that you take it a little further, as the speaker said, and write a book. You have a lot to offer. And, this happened before we leave this land, as we all did. But, as I'm from the Kiwanis Club, the longest serving member here. I'm sure some others will speak. You have members who have a higher rank than I have, for example, the chairman, but I'm the longest serving one here, and Ozzy has been an inspiration to our club. He has his ways, very impatient, and we have a lot in common. He's a very strong person, and Ozzy doesn't wait on people to give their opinion. He gives his. And, he will stick to it and he will argue it. And I love that about him. About Ozzy. You're a man like me. I remember I was in Fort Lauderdale visiting my sister and took an Uber to the airport. It's about a half-hour ride. And like a good or a bad luck, Ozzy called me just after I boarded the Uber. And we spoke the call only ended when I reached the airport, and I told Ozzy that, boy, I have to take care of some matters. But this is the way he is. He makes his point, and he's very persistent, and our club is a lot richer, Ozzy, for having you. I'm not going to be any longer. Let me just say, Ozzy, you're a friend of mine. I love you. You have contributed tremendously to Jamaica. If I had some more time, I would tell you some more. I am an appraiser. And in my younger years, I used to look at the Queen and I thought only bailiff in Jamaica was out there right. Because you saw this thing in the newspaper every day. I remember recently it was Brady, when you went to his house and, this was the man in the news. I remember him selling a ship. And there is so much more, but let me stop here. Ozzy, we thank you. You have been a tremendous patron for Jamaica. I will love you. Thank you very much, Ozzy.
All right. Who's next?
Anyway, good night to everyone. Lord is good. Lord has spared Mr. Sherriah. I don't call him Oswald. I call him Sherriah because he is my teacher. So so I always said Mr. Sherriah. So the Lord has spared him so that he could be here tonight and so that we could honor him in his fashion. Anyway, when I became a part of this organization, I was in St. Catherine, and I was there with Mr. Thomas. Mr. Sherriah knew him well. And after Mr. Thomas did in office, then I was the person who took over the reindeer as an assistant bailiff. But whenever time I have a situation, the first person who comes to mind is Mr. Sherriah. I remember I have to see some bus. And I called Mr. Sherriah, and that Mr. Sherriah gave to me was very good. And it helped me to handle myself in the best way and stood the ground. And so that the company, the government company, would have to come to me and I would say in this forum and bend the knee. First when I went to the office, nobody paid me any mind. Nobody said anything to me, nobody talked to Mr. Sherriah. Them have people say, Mr. Sherriah, what in the company, do I have to do? Really? Go there and do what I have to do. First was, message start reaching the office. The office full of everybody. All the top people there. Mr. Sherriah said, make sure you stood your ground and do what you have to do. Sir, I want to thank you for those information. They are still with me, still use them, and I hope you, sir, that God will give you long life and younger person who come into this maybe something will be able to can get some information from you. Because you have a wealth, knowledge of this area. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We still need some more persons to come forward. Sir, you and I were talking earlier, and you had a lot to say. Yes.
Good. As you said, good evening. Who's everyone? My name is Gandhi. I am from Mr. Sherriah, from the good days. That's all I know. I went there and I was taught by several things that I didn't know. Though I was around something, and I always had to prepare us. The team knows how to do it, how to tell us to do it, and we do it. How many times when the outside here and they said, we always come and say, I said, Sheriff, you know, I have a problem, and this is it. So and so comes to that, and so okay, Pastor, do this, go outside and write out, and thing goes on. And I appreciate having a whole lot. And I must say, I wish you all the very best. Long life. And I'm going to move on. Let us stay there. So, have a good night.
And like that, he follows instruction because he had a whole lot. But as we said, we don't want to be too long. And so, thank you very much, sir. Anybody else? Rick. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. I'll just say it up to all of the warm sentiments that have been expressed prior to now. You know, I don't have many of the bailiff stories and going in that capacity. I heard about the ship. I heard about the ship. But Ozzy and I, we have a lot of time for each other. We exchange a lot of stories. He certainly was a pillar of strength in the cornerstone of North St. Andrew. He still is, but he was a great pillar to me when I served as president. Ardent supporter, very good at what he does, you know, and he is that kind, considerate person, you know, who you're saying get miserable from time to time, but there's a little in all of us. A lot might be in him, but it's for good reason. You know, but Ozzy, I personally want to thank you for your service to this country. Obviously, you have impacted many persons right across the country. You know, and I want to say thank you for being a friend. Thank you for your service to the country and to all of us and to Big Club. And you know, we'll be sharing many more stories after this, many more stories together, many more time together. So good to see you tonight, and I wish you all the best as you go forward in the future.
I heard that you have something to say.
Yes, sir, Mother.
Good night, everyone. I must say, this Mr. Oswald Sherriah, it's been a thought to me. I'm working with him for years. And learned a lot from him. There are ups and downs, but he went through smoothly. And I must say I appreciate his opinion and his ideas. That guided me a long way until now. I just want to ask God to give him long life and health and strength. May we have a gathering like this for him as soon as possible. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I can remember Mr. Sherriah, first time I stepped in the office, went out on the street, police officer. None of us have an ID. And I stepped, then at that time I was, so I was just go around with the guys. And I said, Mr. Sherriah, I don't have my ID, and then the police working for this lady, and we never finish present my ID. Come, step inside. Give him a paper to get my ID right now. So when he said that, 2 weeks after I still don't make it. I said to Mr. Sherriah, I still don't make the ID. Come in. So give him my ID right now. Get the ID. From that, thank you, Mr. Sherriah. It has been a strength to me. I'm still working right now. Thank you.
All right. Number. Oh, yeah. So when you sitting down, so
I don't know.
Good evening, everyone. Especially Mr. Sherriah. Good evening, sir.
Good day.
I've been an assistant daily for umpteen years. And Mr. Sherriah is man that teacher. And I thank him for that. And right now, I'm still working. I'm still working. And God bless you, Mr. Sherriah. Thank you very much. God bless you. And God bless you.
Mr. Knapp.
Good evening, everyone. Okay, I started this job in 2009. I'm gonna give you a short story. I went out on the road. I did my first execution. It was a recovery of possession. And somewhere in Patrick City. I would have gone there, executed the warrant. However, the situation, it was kind of heartbreaking. The situation was kind of heartbreaking because the person I would have evicted, she had a young child. However, I had to do my work. However, I would have tendered some assistance to her, get her somewhere and all of that. So when I did the execution the following day, the person came to the office and made a report. So Mr. Sherriah called me and said, what took place? I said, well, we would have executed the warrant of the lady out, and then we would have offered some assistance to her and take her to somewhere else. So Mr. Sherriah called the lady inside. Did you get the place, ma'am? And she said, yes, sir. So what is the problem? Then would have assisted the lady and said, that is none of your business. Could you kind of leave my office, man? Sir, as long as you do what you're supposed to do, you won't have a problem. If you need any assistance and you're on the road, just call me. And from that day, I would have learned a lot of stuff from Mr. Sherriah. And I would say, thank you, sir.
Yeah, man, you have to have no willing person.
And we eat for everyone, you know, by sitting down and hear what's going on, you know. We give thanks, you know, to the man works, you know.
Greetings, everyone. Again, much time now, 3-4 times. All right. It is roses why the bird of life dance. Sometimes when people are feeling like them, push me and then bar and then scream and I'm going to the casket. And when the person alive, then they will pay them bad mind. The most light at a funeral. The person who cried the most at the funeral is the ones who did the less. Because they realize the man trying to talk with the casket and the man, the campus not answer them. So watch me now. When I want somebody, I give roses, make sure the person alive, well, it is best. So let me say a little piece of thing. It released already, but let me be by myself and talk. Let there be fun and laughter, memories of green pasta. Celebrate with cheers and not fears, and let your eyes shine bravery and not fears. Let me say you have done your part. Don't walk away with a heavy heart when I'm gone. When I'm gone, don't cry, don't ask why. When I'm gone, don't be sympathetic. Don't speak to a carcass in a casket. If you have something to say it now. Don't wait until I'm gone. Tell me your lights, your dislikes, the difference I make in your life. Let me know where I go wrong so I can make it right. Malice must not be a part of the home. Envy, jealousy must never stick around. If your thought will express in a positive way, when I am gone, it be as bright as the day. The morning dew that settles on the leaves and the wonderful designs of shell. The bird will be singing sweetly across the sunny sky. There will be pretty painted butterfly. The mountain, the bird, and the trees. When I am gone, life goes on. When I am gone, life goes on, goes on.
All right. We have a performer here. I'm sure when we're putting inside. How's it?
No clock on the board.
Oh, okay.
And the secretary.
My name is Tracy Mackenzie and I'm the clerk of court at the property of Parish Court, Sutton Street. Good evening, Mr. Sherriah. I hope all is well with you. I'm sorry I'm not able to be there, but I've heard so much about you. I've never met, but I understand Mr. Sherriah. I hear him calling him almost every single day. I wish I could be here to be a part of this moment. I recognize that I missed a wonderful opportunity to learn from you and to learn through you. So have a great evening. So sorry I was not able to.
I'm Stacey Vickerman in Sutton Street Court. The chairman of Mr. Sherriah. He was a knowledgeable person. Anything at all he was explaining, we did it in a very practical way. And he had some funny stories as well. And those are the things I would remember about Mr. Sherriah.
I think Mr. Sherriah is on any award that he's getting to acknowledge person on your way and be able to acknowledge the award he's doing.
Good night, everyone. Like I said, boss here, come on, I respect. I remember about, I would say maybe what, about 8 years, I don't know. And I tell you, but the situation, I love it. And he come and any little problem, you can reach out to him and then encourage him and tell what how things go on and everything. Yeah, man, I tell you, say, we're grateful to see him every time. You know, so I love Jesus, my boss. And I hope we'll live to many, many more years. You understand? And one love. You understand me?
Alright. This item is listed as a special performance. Special musical performance. Mr. Is he there? Is that Glenn? Sorry, kids?
was the first one who was really sang the song. Temptation did it. It's a robot who was the lead singer. Temptation, something like I'm confused with this list now. I don't know where I am. Because I was supposed to start with a different song. What's the next song? Oh, that's the one I was supposed to start. All the people who love their wives and their family, dedicated to you. Always and forever. Open with you. Like a dream to me, and some last one is to say, okay, let's go. Well, I'm going to play the song, but I want to explain something to these people. This song, I came from Canada when I was about 17 and a half years old. I was born in Jamaica, and I grew up in Canada. And when I came back, I formed the Fabulous Flames with Lloyd Lowendier and Kirk Salmon and Ozzy D. And we did this song called Holly Holy. This was my first #1 song that I did when I was 17 and a half years old. It goes something like this. Go ahead, man. Play the song. No! If you don't want to sing along, go here. Honor.
think everybody was entertained. Like me. Sorry kids. Sorry kids. You still have it. Still have it. Still have it. Yeah, man. Alright, so this portion of the evening is where we're going to now. I'm going to invite Miss Monifa Gus. And I don't see the other lady. Is she here? You're doing it yourself? Okay. Miss Monifa. And are you?
I'm not the lady.
Oh, you're another person. I am so sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, God.
Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night, Mr. Sherriah. A Lifetime Achievement Award for Mr. Oswald Augusta Sherriah, and we titled this one, Sherriah Cleared the Path So We Could Walk. Distinguished guests, family and friends, to know Mr. Oswald Sherriah is to know a man of rare and steady light. If you were to look for in the halls of the courtroom over the last 42 years, you wouldn't just find a bailiff, you would find a pillar. He is a man defined by a unique blend of qualities that we don't often see in one person. He is disciplined and humble, yet firm and immovable. To many of us, he has been a fatherly figure, strict when he needed to be, but always kind. They say that when you enter a house where someone lived before, you usually find instructions or a key left behind. But when Mr. Sherriah became a bailiff in 1973, he entered an empty room. There was no manual. There was no desk. There was only tradition, and unfortunately, some of that tradition was rooted in the shadows. Mr. Sherriah started his journey at the file desk, moving to the deputy clerk desk, and eventually found his calling as a bailiff for Kingston and St. Andrew. He was the youngest man in the room, a former police constable stepping into a system where the way it is always been done was often the wrong way. We all heard the stories from him when he was sent to Denham with the senior men who told him that the job was about taking bribes and sharing the spoils. They told him that if he wanted to make money, he had to be dishonest. In that moment, Mr. Sherriah made a choice that defined the next 4 decades of his life. He looked at the path of least resistance and he chose the path of integrity instead. He didn't want prison work, as he often called it. He wanted a profession. He decided right then and there that he would master the law so thoroughly that he could succeed honestly. And ladies and gentlemen, I can probably say he did exactly that. Mr. Sherriah became the architect of the modern Jamaica bailiff system. When he realized there was no formal guidance, he didn't just wait for the ministry to act. He joined the Commonwealth Magistrates and Judges Association in London. He was the only bailiff in a room full of judges, but he belonged there because he had the mind of a scholar and the heart of a public servant. In the year 2000, he sat down and wrote the book, literally. He authored the Bailiff Manual, a document so comprehensive that even Supreme Court judges admitted that it taught them things they didn't know. He replaced a broken cashless system that invited theft with a new method that demanded transparency. He took a role that was treated like the underdog of the justice system and he gave it dignity. But to just write about change, he built it with his own hands and his own hard-earned money. When Mr. Sherriah arrived at Sutton Street, the office, quote unquote, he just saw a single bench. Most of us would have walked away. If you agree, say aye. But he did not, and that's what made him different. He stayed. After hours to protect his staff from intimidation, he used his own funds to install partition, the desk, the air conditioning, and the security cameras we see today. He turned a warehouse into a workplace because he believed that if you want a man to act with pride, you must first give him a place that he can be proud of. His brilliance wasn't just in administration, whether it was saving the government $13 million on housing repairs or selling a bulk carrier vessel for $2 million over its valuation. He's looking at me like, oh, I didn't know that. But I was the one that he told. Mr. Sherriah proved that a man of integrity is the most valuable asset a country can have. Beyond the courtrooms and the manuals, we see the heart of the man in his family. Having missed out on high-level education himself, Mr. Sherriah vowed that he would work until his hands got weary to ensure that his son could finish law school. Can we give him a round of applause for that? One of Mr. Sherriah's proudest moments wasn't a plaque on the wall, but his son calling him to say, "Dad, I see your name on a book in the law library." Mr. Sherriah, you have spent 42 years standing up for the rule of law. Even when the system didn't always stand up for you, you fought for wages, you fought for pension, and you fought for respect of your peers. You cleared the path through the thicket of corruption and confusion. And today, because of you, the road is paved and the direction is clear. It is my great honor to present this Lifetime Achievement Award to a man of courage, a man of his words, and a true father of the modern bailiff system, Mr. Oswald Augustus Sherriah. At this time, come on, give him a round of applause. At this time, I call on Mr. Wayne to make this presentation. Mr. Sherriah, please come.
Just before, someone wants to do this just before you got there. Just turn to the screen and who is this person.
Respect and this day and your Lifetime Achievement Award, Mr. Augusta Sherriah. You know, rise to the occasion, look at yourself and say you're strong. No one can stop you. Give thanks for the things you've been doing for the nation of Jamaica. Rastafari, congratulations. A lifetime, more blessings from Sister and a whole long time.
He said he must do this.
This it? This it? Come on.
This is a great one. Me one can do it. Greatness.
Lifetime Award recognizes Oswald Augustus Sherriah, excellence in every endeavor, leadership by example, unwavering dedication to greatness, a true icon in every sense. February 24, 2026.
lifetime award. I don't think, let us create history in Angola. Let us create history in Angola.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, but we're not going to make you leave, sir. We have something special for you. Alright? We're going to create history. We're going to change up how awards be done in Jamaica. Alright, Mr. Sherriah? Here we go. You want to start it, then?
No, I think you got that.
You think people start it? No, man, you start it.
Okay.
You start it. You start it.
Continue to encourage and strengthen others.
more than I can pay. Bless you, sir. God bless you. God bless you. Shalom. Shalom. God bless you.
Yes, well, we can't have you all evening and not ask you to say something, of course.
Greetings everyone, and thank you very much for celebrating this moment with me. From morning, my wife took out some special garment and put it on the bed and say, you need to go trim. And because you're going to wear these, you know, I want to wear this the clothes there that and I said, why am I going to go trim and wear that? Just going to Sir Thomas' birthday party. So why do I need to dress up? Okay, though, that is the shirt, alright, if you don't want to dress up, then I want to wear this shirt, this right? And I said, why you want me to wear this one? He said, she liked it. And so she gave me this one and a white shirt. She gave me like a black jacket, you know, and a black pants and a pretty shirt and things like that. But when I said, listen, I'm not going to wear it, and I'm not going to trim or anything like that, to trim the hair, you know, she said, alright, so. But she didn't give away Mr. Thomas or anybody else. She didn't tell me, because I know that I was coming to a place, I would go through. I'm ashamed to be wearing my hair, my hair is still unkept. The trim is not cooked properly or anything like that. I expect you to come, sit down and drink my water, stop drinking but as a daily, I hear you. I'm overwhelmed. You know, I wasn't expecting this. I don't even know if I'm holding the mic properly. But I was born in Portland, and most people there, since I was a baby, I don't know, people, there's something must be wrong with them, but don't seem not to like me very much. So I grew up without hardly having friends and such, except for a few. And then I ran away to Kingston. I went to the family as such. I became a bailiff. And I accepted everybody that worked in the bailiff's office as family. So I treat everybody like family. I made breakdowns I went to say something. Mr. Campbell has been with me for a long time. And Campbell, you think I'm miserable? You see who miserable there? I had to, when I started making up this office, I have to put the desk and chair. Nobody can go near. So if everybody down here, so Mr. Campbell would be on this side. You understand? And I remember one time Mr. Campbell came to me and said, boy, boss, you know, I'm in trouble, you know. And I said, what are you talking about? What kind of trouble? Boy, there's a man down Victoria here. There was a big retired restaurant down there with a white man control. And Thomas and Mr. Campbell went there to execute some medicine. And the man had all the big friends in Jamaica. The next thing I heard, I got a call, and it's from the Chief Justice, Mr. Zaka. You know, everybody know Mr. Zaka? Yes. And everybody said to and the judges at the court, and everybody said, well, I'm sorry for you, what worse, Mr. Campbell, and things like that, because he gave up, you know, white man or whatever and all that. And it's a foolishness, man, about the business. You can't touch the sheriff. And at the time again, let me say, but I'm going to say about Campbell. Campbell get himself in a hole, he's a man that he get himself in a whole lot of trouble, but he always call me and I always get him out of any problem like me. There's another man by the name of Irvin, and I just say this and stuff. And he was one of my assistants. And Irvin, got himself involved with Charlie. Charlie, the bailiff, Charlie and somebody else. So they brought an action against the assistant bailiff. And the Irving and the clerk of the court that was prosecuting the case was sitting down with a judge by the name of Stuart, and the judge was instructing her right in court. You know, the judge was instructing the clerk of the court as supposed to deal with Irving's situation. And there was another man who was involved in the case. Know him? There was another fellow that involved, and the man said, boy, Mr. Sherriah, we've gone up here now, we never go to jail from the barn and we must go to jail now. Taylor was his name? And I said, just easy man. But the problem is, you know, most persons in Jamaica, in judges and lawyers, except that one, all they know anything about the laws of seizure. But that Mr. Llewellyn, you want a divorce, I can recommend him. I know that you might get a divorce. there's no two-way about it, never did it. And the Judge Stewart was telling the department what to say. And then I was actually Mr. Irving's lawyer. Who was full because they expect that those two guys were going to jail. Long story short, I got them off by just using the ability, or I know about the laws of seizure even more than those persons who call themselves judges. And the other person who's supposed to know the law, who's supposed to know about how seizure operate, but most persons didn't know about it. So what I did, I went away and I went as far as Africa to learn this, how the law that seizure work and bring back everything that I know to Jamaica. But I'm not a very good stand-up speaker. I just said that a person's brain start beginning to work at birth. But my brain seems to stop working when you gathering such as this. So I stopped talking. But no.
Everybody, I'm sure you all appreciate that. This was a good evening. And right there. Oh, there is a lady who has not said anything. We need to hear.
Thank you so much. Good night, everyone. I would like to say something about Mr. Sherriah on behalf of the legal profession. I was hoping that my brother over there would have gone before me, but I waited, and as Bob Man said, it seemed as if I was waiting in vain. But nonetheless, this is something I have to say. Mr. Sherriah may not remember me, but I have known about and known Mr. Sherriah for a lot of years. As a young attorney, Mr. Sherriah's reputation preceded your meeting him. He was one of the bailiffs that as a young attorney, if you know that you have a judgment, and as he has said, many of us don't really know much about the law of seizure. If you knew you had a judgment, it was useless unless you met someone with integrity like Mr. Sherriah. Because many times you would send things to the bailiff's office and they would end up coming back nulla bona because no effort was really made. When it came to Mr. Sherriah, if you got that report, you know that he did everything that could be done to recover your judgment for you. Right now, there are many cases that us as lawyers rely on where Mr. Sherriah's name is prominent. So he has taught us a lot, even as attorneys, how to conduct our matters, how to recover judgments, and we depend on him for his integrity. I recall many years ago, I had a matter against a very prominent insurance company, and when we got that judgment, Mr. Sherriah did not hesitate. He went to the insurance company, and as Mr. Thomas said earlier, the insurance company came to him on bended knees. days. So I want to applaud Mr. Sherriah for his service to the bailiff's profession, to the court system, to the legal system, and I am praying that next year we will see him on the podium on the National Day of Honors, because from what I've heard tonight, he richly deserves such an honor. Thank you very much.
You mentioned that your brother was supposed to precede you. Let's see.
Hello, I would say junior. The female, I give the female the opportunity to express. But we all know that he's a man of wealth, knowledge, understanding, and he executes. Thank you.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, all good things must come to an end. It was a very well spent evening that we spent time appropriately honoring somebody who deserves it, as was said before, giving him his roses whilst he's still alive. And I think the entertainment was exceptionally. They walked out. I wanted to thank both Shalom and Glenn Ricketts. I don't think I can say enough about how wonderful the entertainment was. And Ozzy, you didn't know that there was another big star who was supposed to come, but unfortunately they could not make it. But it just speaks to the commitment of these, how highly people think of it. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I ask you to just give Mr. Oswald Sherriah, the man of the moment, another round of applause. Have a good evening now.